will we will be free. For when the rising tide is turned in every London quarter, Parliament comes crashing down with Robert's Rules of Order.
All right, it's me.
22nd, yeah.
Oh, now I'm the priestess. It's a Sunday.
Yes.
Whoa!
That was not.
Ooh.
That did not work too well.
Ow. Let's just put that there. Don't cheat.
I'm not cheating. I'm just grabbing.
There's a rule, remember? Okay, so we have to do our thing. Are you ready? So we start right. Yeah, right there.
Close your eyes.
Oh, okay. Are you? I saw you peeking. You're peeking.
Ready?
Yeah, I'm ready. Okay, so no. Start at the bottom, right?
I was at the bottom.
Okay, so here.
I was just being higher than you.
Oh, okay. Morning. Okay. We're not very good at this. We're irreverent. Aha, got it. What was that other word we can't say? Wouldn't got. Whatever.
Yeah. WTFO.
Yeah, them Brits. All right, so our reading from the what is it? It's not lectionary, but the liturgical calendar. If the offense, oh Jesus, I shouldn't be saying Jesus Christ in our story.
What about Jesus, Mary, and Frank? There you go.
Yeah. It mentions the case above when there's no case above. But here we go. If the offense is more serious,
This almost sounds like we're going to start with the page number, then
Yeah.
go backwards.
then in the case above, as when a member repeatedly questions the motives of other members when he mentions by name or persists in speaking on completely irrelevant matters in debate, the chair normally should first warn the member, but with or without such a warning, the chair or any other member can call the member to order.
This reeks of a decorum statement.
And it's basically keeping decorum or order in a meeting.
Mm-hmm.
So, let's see. It's at the end, 6:45, so I guess they are considering it in discipline, because that seems
That
like
is correct.
chapter 20.
Breaches of order by members in a meeting.
Yeah, discipline. Okay. Starts 6:45, line 30, continuing to 6:46, calling a member to order. But we'll start earlier. So breaches of order by members in a meeting. If a member commits only a slight breach of order, such as addressing another member instead of the chair in debate, which happens all the time,
Yes.
or in a single instance, failing to confine his remarks to the merits of the pending question, which happens all the time, the chair simply raps lightly, points out the fault, and advises the member to avoid it.
Don't do that.
Yes, pray I do not alter the rules further. The member can then continue speaking if he commits no further breaches. More formal procedures can be used in the case of serious offenses as follows. Calling a member to order. And this is where it quotes this. If the offense is more serious than in the case above, and the case above was those little minor slip-ups,
Right.
as when a member repeatedly questions the motives of other members whom he mentions by name, or persists in speaking on completely irrelevant matters in debate, the chair normally should first warn the member. But with or without such warning, the chair or any other member can call the member to order. I didn't realize any other member could do that. I thought the other member would have to ask the chair to do so.
I would agree with that statement.
That's kind of odd, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's like totally going out of your lane.
That's not even in your lane. That's
Yeah.
That's not even on the same highway.
Yeah, it'd be like, yeah, that is weird to me. If the chair does this, he says, the member is out of order and will be seated. Another member making the call rises and without waiting to be recognized says, Mr. President, I call the member to order, and then resumes his seat. That to me is not bueno.
No.
It would be like, Mr. Chair, I ask that you please call this member to order. That's what I would think.
And what if it's the chair who's the one who needs to be called to order?
Well, that's an asterisk. That's different.
Yeah.
That's here. See, however, remedies for abuse of authority by the chair in a meeting, and that's on page 650. So we'll go there after this.
Because it's possible that could more likely happen. Not Nick, but otherwise.
Yeah. If the chair finds this point of order well taken, so they're taking it as
That's
a point of order, right? But I just don't like the way it's worded.
Yeah. He should have said that in the first place.
Yeah, he declares the offender out of order and directs him to be seated. If the offender had the floor, then, irrespective of who originated the proceeding, the chair should clearly state the breach involved and put the question to the assembly: shall the member be allowed to continue speaking? It's undebatable.
Oh, that's wrong, and I'll tell you why that's wrong. That it's instantly tromping on a recognized member who has the floor and trying to take away their right to be that they were recognized to speak.
But do they have a right to persist in speaking on completely irrelevant matters or calling into question motives?
They have the right to be gavelled down about it. That's true.
I think putting the question to the assembly, asking them their opinion, is actually more polite than gaveling them down. Because if the members don't care. So now if the chair is being the douche, 650. Remedies for abuse of authority by the chair. If the chair at a meeting acts improperly, for example, fails to recognize a member entitled to the floor, or ignores a motion properly made and seconded that is not dilatory, and neither states the question on the motion nor rule it out of order, a point of order may be raised, and from the chair's decision an appeal may be taken. This procedure enables the majority to ensure enforcement of the rules unless the chair ignores the point of order, ignores the appeal, that's what I was beginning to wonder, or fails to act in accordance with the decision on the appeal.
In other words, an FU.
So, if the chair ignores a point of order, the member can repeat the point of order a second and third time. And if the chair still ignores it, the member standing in his place can immediately put the point of order to a vote without debate. That is, I've never seen that ever done. So basically, if the chair continues to ignore their duties, the member who's objecting basically acts as if they're the chair to get things going.
Right.
And then, if this keeps going, removal of them. It gets a little bit long, so I don't want to read that. But there is then a procedure if the chair continues to do this to remove them for all or part of a session. It doesn't remove them from being chair, because that would be a much more serious
That's
thing.
a different.
That'd be a trial.
That's a disciplinary procedure.
Yeah,
Far different from this. Yeah.
This would be for all or part of a session.
Right.
And I like this asterisk. An appeal is not allowed from the chair's ruling on a question about which there cannot possibly be two reasonable opinions. But in such a case, the chair must announce that the appeal is out of order for the relevant reason, not simply ignore the appeal. Alrighty.
Okay.
We had a somber service.
We did.
Viva! Let's hear the opposition side. Like a stubborn donkey's bray. All opposed? You say nay. Opposed! Opposed! The motion carries anyway.